Hey everyone, welcome to another painting, Paint with Rick. Today I'm going to do a landscape, a really simple one. Maybe this is just going to be water down here, but I'm going to put a piece of tape up here to have a nice straight line. I'm going to start, this is a black canvas, I'm doing oil paint. We'll start with the sky, and I'm using chip brushes, bristle brushes. And I'm going to start with putting white up here, really simple. Uh, I dip my brush in some linseed oil and then grab some titanium white. Let's get started, and then I'll show you how I do all my clouds and stuff. Let's just start by putting some white. If you end up doing this painting, if you got a black canvas, it's kind of cool. You can actually see how the colors blend on a black canvas. Just dip your brush in a little linseed oil and then grab some titanium white on your palette and just simply loosely put it up there. You don't actually have to put it everywhere, because we're going to throw a bunch of different colors up here. If you do the Bob Ross technique, would be similar to that. You know how he makes you coat the canvas with his white, but this is actually titanium white, okay, with linseed oil to help it move on the canvas. I'm recording today without the headphones, so I know there's a little sunlight right here. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the video too much. I'm hoping it goes away here. But just bring your titanium white down to the tape, run a tape across. Then I'm going to start putting different colors up there. Some of this white will end up being clouds, so this is a pretty cool technique if you haven't tried this before. Alright, so there we got a nice mixture of titanium white oil paint up there. You can, like I said, just put it up there pretty liberally like this. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to start grabbing some colors. I'm going to grab some blue first. The same brush. All you do is, you don't even clean it. You just wipe it off with a paper towel, okay? And then dip right into your paint. You don't need any more linseed oil because we have an underpaint here. So I kind of want white clouds up here and then getting smaller down to the bottom. So what I'm going to do is leave the edges white, and I'm going to throw some blue up in here. You could throw your blue wherever you want. Wherever I don't put this blue, those will end up being clouds, like I said. Let's see, let's get some blue down here. I actually have some yellow ochre I want to try down here at the bottom. So with the same brush, I just wipe it off. I'm going to grab a little yellow ochre, and hopefully this will make it look like a sunrise or sunset here. This yellow ochre, it's mixing with the white right now, so you can kind of blend it to the flavor you want it. Okay, very good. I'm going to grab a little gray uh, Payne's gray. So I want a little gray in it here and there. Maybe a little gray up in here. Alright, that's good enough. Now I'm going to grab a blender brush. I got a blender brush here. It's a 2-inch chip brush, bristle brush, and I'm going to blend this down now. I'm going to blend the white first. Keep a paper towel in your hand and just wipe off any excess paint. Let's blend the blue out into the white now. Keep wiping your brush off. Just get a nice blend down this now. Now we're going to throw some clouds up in here. At the horizon, take your brush and kind of go straight across on it down here. Blend it straight across, just like that. I'm going to see how it's looking in the camera because it was dark out here the other day. I couldn't record. That looks pretty good. I'm going to throw some clouds up here. I'm going to go back to my original brush and dip a little bit into my linseed oil and get some titanium white. I want to have the clouds down here small, so what I'm going to do is just stamp some clouds in here. Nothing special, just stamp in some white, titanium white. These clouds up here I want pretty big up here, so I'm gonna hold my easel. Just stamp the titanium white right into the canvas, okay? Get some more. I want maybe some smaller ones down here. Alright, that's plenty of clouds. Okay, what I'm going to do now is wipe the brush off. Use the same brush now. Come in here at the bottom of your cloud and stamp the bottom part of it. Just the bottom part of the cloud, okay? It's going to mix with the color in the sky there, okay? Now we're going to grab the blender brush here in a second. Just stamp the bottom part of the portion of the cloud. Like that. All right, now let's go back to the blender brush and lightly blend the lower portion of these clouds, okay? Very lightly. If you hit the top, that's okay. But I'm barely touching the canvas with this brush. You got to hit the cloud a little bit. It softens it up, okay? you can actually shape your clouds by pulling it different directions like this. See that? But it's always nice to get a little bit of brush on the cloud, okay? Just to soften it up. I'm trying to talk loud. I hear people cutting trees over there, so it's kind of noisy. Sorry about that. There we go. That's looking good. Keep wiping your blender brush so you don't get any paint up there that you don't want, okay? Alright, kind of like that. Just blend it to where you get a good looking sky there, the way you like it. Let me see how it looks in the frame. It looks pretty good. Getting a little sunlight there now. Alright, well, I'm going to take the tape off now, and then I might have to rework this cloud over here. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it, but take, if you need to, take your brush and stamp the top part of your clouds to get a nice finished edge on it, okay? Just very lightly. You don't have to do it everywhere, just where you think it needs it, like where the brush, when you were blending it, hit, okay? Just to redefine the top part of the cloud. Alright, kind of like that. Let's take the tape off now. Looking good. Going back to my original brush now, I'm gonna put titanium white down here, and I'm gonna use turquoise. So I want some green water. This is just gonna be a simple painting. Some people like this kind of painting, but we'll try and make it look cool. So same thing with the sky. Let's lay down some titanium white. Dip into your linseed oil, and then get a little titanium white on your bristle brush. This brush is similar, it's the same kind of brush people use when they put gesso on a canvas. Okay, it's the same brush. It's just a hardware brush, but I like using it for oil painting. It's when you're not looking for much detail, these brushes are fine. And they're similar to a Bob Ross brush. You don't have to pay an arm and a leg for them. They're only 99 cents. So. Alright, so there we got titanium white down here. We'll try some cool colors. I think I want it turquoise. I want the water to be green. So there's our titanium white. That's our underpaint, okay? Now I'm going to wipe my brush off and dip right into turquoise, right out of the tube. So I'm going to start at the bottom because I want this darker down here, and then get lighter as we go back to the horizon. So get some, start at the bottom and then start working your way back to the horizon. Okay. you get a bristle brush in there, just kind of flick it off with your brush and then wipe your brush off. Alright, so dark here, and then start coming back to your horizon. Let it get lighter. Now take your brush and just go straight across. Straight across. I'm going to leave some of this white in there so it looks like a reflection from the sky. Alright, there you go. What I'm going to do now is take a fan brush and run some white, titanium white, all across the back here. I'm going to start in the middle here and come this way. Just try and stay straight. Follow your horizon there. Titanium white. All right, looks good. You could either use a knife to cut some like waves in here, or you can use the brush. I'll just use the brush for now. Just get some white paint down in here like that, and then get your blender brush and then just lightly blend it straight across. All right, that looks good. I kind of like it. Very simple painting. I don't have a, I would put a couple birds up here, but I don't have a liner brush right now, so I think I'm gonna end it right there. So give that one a try if you like it, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.